Picture the most logical person you know, calm, rational, impossible to sway. Then imagine that same person falling in love and suddenly ignoring warnings, sacrificing sleep, even defending someone who clearly doesn't deserve it. From the outside, it looks like madness. But here's the paradox. It isn't madness at all. It's love doing what it was designed to do, to make us irrational enough to risk ourselves for another human being. Let's unfold this through 7 ways love bends reason, and why this irrationality may hold the deepest meaning in life. 1. The brain's hijack. Falling in love floods the brain with dopamine and oxytocin, the same chemicals tied to addiction. It doesn't ask for permission, it simply rewires us. This is why one smile can feel like salvation and one silence can feel like punishment. Logic fades, emotion takes command. Isn't it strange? The brain that built civilizations is also the brain that can be undone by a single glance. 2. The blind spot filter. When people say love is blind, they're not exaggerating. They're describing a real psychological effect. When you fall in love, your brain starts filtering information. It doesn't show you the full picture of the person you love. It shows you the version that feels safe, hopeful, and beautiful. It's not that you stop seeing flaws, you just reinterpret them so they don't threaten your feelings. This isn't stupidity. It's emotional defense. The brain edits reality so you can stay attached without constant fear. Love creates what psychologists call a positive illusion, a mental filter that exaggerates the good and hides the bad. 3. Obsession mode. Love loops the mind. We replay words, analyze gestures, decode silence. A single text can consume hours of thought. It's irrational, yes, but it also reveals something. Love collapses time. One moment becomes infinite, one word becomes an entire world. In that sense, love isn't just obsession, it's the reordering of reality around another person. 4. The gamble of love. Rationality weighs costs and benefits. Love does not. It makes us risk careers, homes, even reputations. Why? Because the heart whispers, this one risk is worth everything. From an evolutionary view, this kept humans together long enough to raise families. But from a philosophical view, it tells us something deeper. Love is proof that humans are willing to gamble against reason itself for the chance of meaning. 5. The emotional roller coaster. Love destroys balance. Highs feel divine, lows feel unbearable. We call this irrational, but perhaps it is more human than logic itself. Isn't it strange that a smile can feel like eternity and a silence can feel like death? Reason offers stability, but love offers intensity, and humans crave intensity. We would rather burn brightly and suffer than live safely in gray indifference. 6. Self-deception, the sweet lie. When people fall in love, they don't just see the person, they see a version of who that person could be. The mind quietly edits the truth to protect the heart. It tells comforting stories like, they'll change, they didn't mean it, things will get better. This is called self-deception, when our emotions convince our logic to look the other way. We do this because love and hope are tied together. To love someone deeply is to believe in their potential, even when the evidence says otherwise. It's not just lying to ourselves out of weakness, it's our way of keeping the story alive. 7. Losing yourself. Love merges identities. I becomes we. And when love is lost, it feels as though the self itself has been torn apart. But maybe this too is part of love's irrational wisdom. To lose yourself is also to discover how deeply you can connect. In love, we risk not just comfort, not just logic, but the boundaries of the self. And maybe that's why heartbreak hurts so much, because it is not only the person we lose, but the world we built around them, and the memories that still lingers in our memory. Love will always break the rules of logic. It rewires the brain, blinds reason, and makes us risk everything for a single heartbeat that feels right. But maybe that's not weakness. Maybe that's what makes us human. Because reason can build a life, but only love can give it meaning. In the end, love is both the madness and the miracle of being alive. It makes us foolish, it makes us brave, and somehow it's in that beautiful chaos that we discover who we truly are. So yes, love makes us irrational, but without it, we'd never learn what it means to feel truly alive. That's all for this video. Stay tuned for our next topic. Thank you!